Welcome, my friends, to Planet Earth, and we're going to check out the stadium today. Stadio Mario Rigamonti, which wasn't planned. But let's have a look. I haven't had a look. It's not the biggest stadium. It's pretty old, so I'm not expecting too much. So we're just east of Milan. I had no idea where Brescia was, to be honest. Just on there's a lot of hills and mountains in Italy. Europe's only 3 active volcanoes. There you go, fact fans. Right. Oh, it's in it. Oh, it looks like it's in a beauty. It's like a upmarket Fort William. Right. Oh, I've seen the stadium. The stadium is decent. Got a lot of greenage around us, which is nice. What have we got? Oh, look at all those amenities. Mompano. Oh, the metro. Lovely. Is that our training ground there? We've got the Centro Natorio Mompaz. It's a swimming pool. Good. I'm glad it told us that. If there was an antiques roadshow for stadiums, this would be worth a lot of money, I feel like. It's a little dated. Yeah. It's got good parking. It's got this thing, which is a lot of concrete. There's a lot of concrete. It looks... yeah. I like the fact that the corners seem to be rounded, which is nice. A little bit of new grass for the goalkeeper. Did they get one? Not the whole way. Okay. It's got character. There we go. That's the word I was desperately hunting for. Let's go take a look at this masterpiece of, I was going to say modern engineering, masterpiece of not modern engineering. It's got dark all of us. Did they ask Google to take photos when it's dark? That's weird. Normally we time travel through years. Now it's just got dark. So there's the stadium. It's probably best we can't really see it, everyone. It's... Yeah. There's matching wheelie bins. They look like dog kennels. Hopefully not. Yeah, probably, maybe for the best. Can we go down here? I've never seen Google Earth in the dark before. I feel like it's a mistake to... Look, have you ever seen Google Earth shots where it's actually just dark?
No.
I feel like...
Maybe it's that bad a place.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's just... If you look at this new state... Or I say new...
I thought Roman.
Yes, more of a Colosseum, isn't it, basically? Okay.
Good night.
Right, level 0. It hasn't leveled up. It's got a bit of advertising boardings, but there we go. Right, let's do transfers, because I might have just splurged all my wages on a 36-year-old. Nothing wrong with that. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back to a brand new series. Series? I was going to say series or season, and I went serons. Okay, well, it's a new seron. I'll copyright that phrase. We've had the transfer window, and I'm very pleased. I'm very, very pleased with how it's gone. I was so happy with how it's gone that I kind of... I treated myself. You know, I'm sure you've all done this. Let me know in your comment. Let me know in the comments. Right? I want to know these stories because I've never had much luck with players nearing retirement. Like a 35-year-old legend, and you think, oh, he could do such a good job for us for a season, that sort of thing. I've never really had them work, but because I've done so well in the transfer window, very happy with what we did. Didn't spend a crazy amount of money, but I think we've really improved the squad. We've got a couple of youngsters. And I needed a number 10. And there was a 36-year-old that I wanted to pick up. Shall we have a look then? You're gonna see his name. I want to know if you've ever done this. You think this is a good idea. I've always thought a 37-year-old Daniel Sturridge is going to be perfect, and then it's just horrible, and paying him a lot of wages. Welcome to the club, Philippe Coutinho. Right, don't look at his physicals. Just ignore that. But he's naturally fit, and and he doesn't fall over. That's it. Welcome to the club, Mr. Coutinho. He's on 70 grand a week. 70 grand a week. Over 10. I had to up my wage budget. It was well over 10% of my entire wage budget. So he can play a multitude of positions. We're not going to be playing him on the left because if we want to play him as like an inside forward, he has no pace acceleration. He's got a Zimmer frame, so it's not going to work out. But as an advanced playmaker, he's still an amazing passer of the ball. Physicals aren't quite as important. Agility helps. But other factors of his game are going to be there. He's 36 years old. He's got 117 caps for Brazil. He spent the vast majority, apparently in game time, he was actually good at Barcelona and they liked him. So he stayed there for a number of years and then went to Juventus last season. He didn't play too much, but he did brilliantly. He still got it. You know, this never works out. You'll recognise a couple of others there. So welcome to the Cub, Mr. Coutinho. Yeah, our new number 10 for a season. He's retiring. He's already announced his, even before I'd signed him, he'd announced his retirement. He's pleased to have joined. He's pleased he's a highly influential player. Feels the manager deserves more support from the dressing room. What a legend. Definitely not a snake. Oh, Coutinho, pleased with training overall. Feels Nodge is a great team leader. Yeah. Oh, is pleased to be in the dressing room's core social group, but recognises he has little presence within it. Oh, he's retiring on the 17th of October next year. Is that his birthday or something? I don't know. Okay. His best friends are Alberto Moreno, Bobby Firmino, and Neymar. That's a great director of football, that, isn't it? Albie. How's that? Oh, my God, he's still playing. He's 35. Let's not do that more, shall we? Okay, let's not make the same mistake. How's Neymar doing? He's already gone. He was fed up with playing for PSG, and he's thinking 35 years old, I'm done. Right, let's take you through the transfers. Pretty damn good. We'll take you through the outs first. As I said before, there was lots of 3 or 4 players that were already complaining about lack of first-team football when I got here, and I played a few of them, but they were bitching about leaving and all that sort of stuff. So I thought, you know what, if you want to go, fuck off. So Luigi Meno is the first one to leave, 25 years old. He's been here his entire career. He doesn't have a great record. We sold him for 5 million quid. He's a striker that can't really finish. So, yeah, he's just not that great. So I'm very happy to get 5 million quid for him. He's gone to Preston. Are they in the Championship or the Premier League? They're in the Premier League. So that's nice. And then we got Guido Manas. We got rid of on a free. Doumbia, 1.1 million. He's 26-year-old Guinean. Not that great. Bianchi free. Ottaviani, just a sort of a youngster. He was our goalkeeper, backup goalkeeper, but we've got the wonder kid youngster, so we don't need him. Lardera, who scored a goal for us when we came in, but again, wanted to leave, so Fakowski, basically. Graziano, he went for 250k, just a guy that's not getting very good. And so if we look at under-20s now, it is much cleaner. We've removed a lot of the shite that was in the under-20s and then spaffed all the money on the Coutinho's wages. That's basically how it rolls. So, let's have a look. First up, we have the 2 that were signed not by me, the 2 32-year-olds. We got Arnaut Danjuma, who is going to be our backup left inside forward. He can also play as a right winger. Yeah, he's still got the pace. Yeah, he's good. 31 years old now, but I think he's good for another season. Season or how long a contract? We gave him a 3-year deal. Absolute knobheads. Can play him as centre mid, but he's not going to do that because he's not that good. And then we got Jailson from Hertha Berlin. He's our defensive midfielder, ball-winning midfielder, which is very nice because we needed one of them. At pinch, he can also play as the playmaker, but only in desperate times. He's all right. That's all I've got. Now, here's where we spent the money. Do you remember last time we were managing in I think it was FM19, was it? We had fun time with the non-EU rules because you could only register to 3 new ones per season. I didn't break the rules this time because last time I signed a goalkeeper that was amazing and I couldn't register him, and then I had to just sell him again because he couldn't play. Yeah, it wasn't fun. So, first up, we have Wanderson, who's, of course, with that name, a Brazilian fullback, 4.5 star potential, already 3.5 stars, 19 years old, a really well-rounded player. Some of his, especially defensively, not amazing, but he's an absolute beast. And he had a release clause of 1.9 million. Actually, no, I think he was just transfer listed because he wanted to leave. He just wanted to leave as well, which is good for me. And so I think he's going to be very, very good. Because that right back was the position we needed more than anything else. Next up, we have Christian Madsen from Esbjerg in Eden, Denmark. Should have known that because he's Danish. He is a kind of wonder kid. He had a release clause of £1.7 million. There's a few clubs sniffing around. So I'm going to give him some game time. Again, 4.5 star potential, 3-star current ability, already valued at 1.1. Has played quite a bit of football for a young age, so I think he's going to be very good. So we managed to sort of, fix the right back problem with a couple of cheapish signings. Next up, our big signing, mainly big signing because we bought him from the Champions Inter, and he's a Italian wonder kid, and his name is Calogero Camuti, and he is our 18-year-old centre-back, 5-star potential, 3-star current ability, really well-rounded, and most importantly, absolutely rapid for a centre-back, which is very, very nice, especially as we're playing a higher line. 2 under-21 caps already. A lot of money. We play another £3 million, I think, if he plays 50 games. He was on loan at Parma last season and did really well. So very excited to see him in. As we saw, Philip Coutinho, lovely jubbly. And next up, we got Boris from Besiktas online. I'm going to prove... I didn't go in with the mindset that I was just going to go and get Boris because we needed a sort of secondary striker. But I literally was doing was doing the scouting, sorting out the attributes and stuff, and he popped up and I scouted him. I thought, you know what? I will show you that this kid is a good player. He didn't get a chance at all. He played 2 league games last season after the £5 million signing. So I'm going to show you that he's a good player. And next up, this is a little surprise. I needed a right winger. I was looking at a loanee, but good loanies, they want so much money. There was a Man United loanee, and they wanted, as well as me paying all his wages, £2.5 million a month. A month. It's ridiculous. So, Jan Medved from Maribor, a 850k release clause. Pounced on it as soon as I saw it. He's an absolute beast. Slovenian under-21 international. Already valued at 4.2. Very good, well-rounded. Absolutely rapid. He's not got the top speed, but he gets there quickly. He's going to be an absolute beast as well. Very, very excited to get him into 850k. There was some big clubs sniffing around him. Couple of other little bits of news. Our young wonder kid goalkeeper the list is growing of good teams and Manchester United. So a little bit scary. He hasn't asked to leave though. I've set a totally a adequate asking price of £120 million on him if anybody wants him. So. And also, we have a very good young left-back, Patrizio Molteni. He's 19 years old now, out on loan last season. That's why I didn't really pay much attention to him. They're trying to retrain him as a centre-back, which I can sort of kind of see it. But I'd rather just have him as a solid left-back option. He was also wanted by a few clubs as well. I turned down an offer. And then as soon as I did that, he was like, I want to be a key player. I'm like, all right, I'll tell you you're a key player. I'll give you a key player contract. He's not on massive wages, but I had to promise him key player. But, because this is a game now, I just go, yeah, you're back up. Brilliant. Aha, found a loophole. Right, we played all the friendlies. We played one game in the Tim Cup qualifying third round. We beat them 2-0 against some crappy side. Boris and Raffia with the goals. We decided to keep Raffia. I didn't transfer list him on anything, but nobody was showing any interest. We didn't really need the money because I was pretty happy with the squad. And I think he's our captain. I think he's got another good season in his boots. He's got another good season in his boots. That's a saying, isn't it? Right. So I'm pretty happy with what we've got. Should we give Camuti a start? He doesn't need a fitness test, does he? Not required, yeah. So we've got Bruni, our youngster playmaker, with Jailson, Jan Medved on the right-hand side. Coutinho is the number 10. He's going to be terrible, isn't he? In the comments, how many... Let's not say goals, because he's number 10 as a playmaker. He'll score a couple, but it's not important. How many assists is he going to get this year? I think realistically, to be a successful season, Coutinho needs to get, because I think he is taking corners as well, and probably free kicks. He's got to get 10 assists. That's in the league. 10 assists in the league this season. That might be optimistic. Tomasi's going to start up front. We've got Boris on the bench. We have a team that's basically, our whole team, including all the reserves, we're one short of actually having a full bench, which is perfect for me, to be honest. I don't want to be fighting about. We don't need you. I don't need that extra bench spot. It's going to remind me every game, though, isn't it? Okay, you. I mean, yes, you're a big prospect, and we're looking forward to giving you game time. So Coutinho didn't count as a non-EU, which is nice. Jailson and Wonderson are the two new non-EUs this season. We do have another guy. He says, yeah, just ignore that. But they don't count as non-EU if they're under 22, I believe. Oh, before we have we're playing Bologna in the first game of the saison. Let's have a look at the board. Graciously have said all they want me to do this season is not get relegated. My kind of board. I want to see where I think we're ranked about 17th yet. Bologna are just promoted 19th. So we need to start off hard and fast at home against the newly promoted team. Philip Coutinho hat-trick, okay? 1 penalty, 1 free kick, and 1 blockbuster from the edge of the area, because that's kind of all he did. Look at Coutinho dribbling there. Do you see him? Untouchable. I feel like this is good. This never works. Also, leave in the comments if you've actually done this, signed like a 35, 36, 37-year-old legend, and they've actually been really good. I want to know it's possible. Give me hope. All right, Bruni, the youngster. There we go, Medved. And we can also play Philip Coutinho as the deep line playmaker as well in that centre midfield. Raffia cuts inside. That's really nice. It's... Go on, Medved. Go on, son. There it is. And he takes a bow and does that at the crowds. I feel like this is an optimistic realisation of the actual stadium. I think they could be looking to build a new stadium. Got to be honest. I think maybe they should look for that sort of investment. Jailson, Bruni. There's space on this right-hand side. Bruni. Coutinho, turn and shoot. Oh, it's lovely. Is he looking for his first assist? He's only got it. I'm more excited about that than Jan Medved scoring. The wonder kid. It's 2-0. It's 2-0, boys. Coutinho's got an assist. Oh, it's glorious. It's glorious. We're playing the young goalkeeper. I'm going to give him some game time this season. Just didn't cross the line. Come on now. Coutinho. Oh. Coutinho. Oh, look at that. He can even get the ball from a throw-in, and we know how hard that is. Come on. I know these are a bad side. I know they're not very good at all. But this is a good way to start. Medved with an assist as well. So that's 2 goals and an assist. Coutinho is involved. It's glorious. Just enjoy it while we can. Enjoy it before we play Inter, who just destroy us. Oh, lucky. No, clearly didn't go in, did it? Okay. I'm going to give him some praise. Thomas, looking for a way back in. Not today. They're fired up. I think I'll take Jailson off at half time because he's on a yellow card and he's complacent. So we brought in a couple of old Brazilians and a young Brazilian. Right. Not bad half of football, lads. Got to say. And I know I should probably, really look after Coutinho. I should probably we're 3-0 up, we should probably take him off. But I want to see him play, so I'm going to work him to death. Because there's nothing in his contract that says I can't just basically kill him by playing him that much. So, just get on with it, mate. Coutinho, is he going to win a second throw? And he has. He only bloody has. Raffia. Nodge. That's a penalty. Oh, is it Coutinho? Oh, it's VAR. It's VAR. Come on. Coutinho, he's going to miss it. If this is a penalty, and if he scores it, this could be my greatest ever signing in Football Manager. I don't think I'm good. He looks like 9 years old. I don't think I'm going overboard when I say that. Give the pen. Oh, it's a free kick. Oh, Coutinho's not even taking it. Captain's privilege. Raffia, though. Pings one in. Oh, that was Nodge. Nodge shoved him. Oh, Medved down. Medved down. It's all right. And we've got decent... I'm happy with we've got 2 players in each position, which is really good. Let's not use our third sub just yet. Let's give him some more praise. Coutinho. Back post. Tomasi's there. Tomasi! Oh, he fit it straight back at the goalkeeper. The pace. Go on! Go on, pump those legs. Pump those legs. Come on, Coutinho. Oh, he was knackered. He had to run 20 yards then. It's fair play. He's closing down, though. What a legend. What an absolute legend Coutinho is. Doing the hard work. What? Okay, good. I'm glad we've got goal line technology. That's not going to get annoying. Right, Boris is coming on. What you got, Boris? Show me something. Show me something, Boris. Here we go. Gobelaro. Start. Got runners. Bruni. Oh, it's a lovely ball out from the youngster. Wanderson. We've not really seen him this game. Most of our stuff has come from the right wing. Come on. We don't have overlapping fullbacks. It's not one of those formation. So they're more just supportive. Come on, Raffia. There we go. It's a great run from the youngster, though. Off and running. Looks like a handball, but that's fine. Keep it in. It's allowed, isn't it? Lovely half volley as well. It's 4-0. Clean sheet, boys. Clean sheet. Come on. Okay. Look at those ratings. They're glorious. I can't believe I'm playing Phil Coutinho for 90 minutes. I probably shouldn't be. Right. There we go. Not too bad a start. Gotta love the optimism of a transfer window and then playing the shittest team in the league and beating them 4-0. You think you're a god until you play somebody remotely difficult. It's a good run from Sarr. He's got no time, but okay, he's just giving it away. Can't be arsed. It's fair enough. Fair enough. Sorry, Bologna, but we needed a good start. Yeah, we don't want to get involved in one of these relegation battles. I don't know what the accent even is. Right. Comfortable, lads. Comfortable. Who have we got? We got Inter next. Remember, Inter won by 600 points last season. And let's just have a quick look at sort of what transfer business they've done. Oh, they spent £156 million, haven't they? Of course they have. Of course they have. Who's this cheapie they bought? Greek wonder kid. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We spent 10.75 million. So we only spent £3.25 million plus wages, which is quite a chunk. Right, before we go, I'd like to thank some brand new patrons. We have Leon, Heino Gudmundsson has upped his pledge, Hugo Mamprin, Debs Gray, Tim Peter Jensen, Darkevlar, smashed it, Krista, Big Boy G, Ryan Boatwright, Jason Conway, Joe H, and has upped his pledge, and the Trucking Football Manager has upped his pledge as well. Thank you so much for allowing me to do what I want to do on YouTube and supporting that. I love you guys. Thank you to everyone in the comments. Where do you think we're going to finish this season? Based on one game against the shit team, are we going to win the league? I think that's the question. Just a yes or no in the comments, please. Right, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.